Epictetus once said, and I quote, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the principles and notions which they form concerning things." These wise words from the ancient Stoic philosopher get to the heart of a core principle in Stoic thought: the discipline of perception, also known as the discipline of judgment or assent. This powerful teaching reveals that the root cause of most human disturbance lies not in the events of our lives, but in the judgments and mental perceptions we form about them. According to the Stoics, the root cause of most human disturbance and unhappiness lies not in the events themselves, but in the judgments and perceptions we form about them. Mastering this discipline allows us to maintain tranquility and inner peace, even amidst turbulent circumstances. The three disciplines to understand the discipline of perception. We must first look at the three core disciplines prescribed by Stoic philosophers. 1. The discipline of desire, coveting only what aligns with nature and virtue. 2. The discipline of action, acting with good judgment and intention. 3. The discipline of perception or assent, controlling how we judge and perceive events. It is the last discipline, that of perception, which the Stoics believed to be the most crucial for living a eudaimonic or flourishing life. Judgments shape reality. The Stoics taught that it is not issues themselves that trouble us, but rather the opinions, judgments, and value interpretations we assign to them. Take something as seemingly objective as losing a job. One person may perceive it as a devastating catastrophe, while another sees it as an exciting new opportunity. These perceptions then trigger reactive emotions and behaviors that either align with or deviate from our core virtuous values. By becoming aware of and governing our judgments, we maintain sovereignty over our inner state, regardless of external circumstances. How to practice discipline of perception. So how can we start developing this discipline of perception? A few key practices. 1. Pause before judging. When something happens that triggers a strong impulse or reaction in you, take a conscious pause. Don't blindly assent to the initial interpretation. 2. Question the story. Examine the automatic narratives, beliefs, and assumptions underlying your perception of the event. Often our judgments are shaped by irrational thought patterns. 3. Consider other perspectives. Could there be alternate, more constructive ways of perceiving the situation? How would a wise, virtuous person view it? 4. Separate fact from opinion. Stick to the objective facts, unclouded by personal biases, fears, or cravings. In most cases, the facts themselves are neutral. 5. Align with reason and virtue. Does your perception serve reason, wisdom, justice, courage, self-control? If not, readjust your point of view. Right. The Stoic reminder. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot always control the occurrences in our lives, we can control how we judge and internalize them. As Epictetus famously stated, it's not things themselves that trouble people, but their judgments about these things. By dedicating ourselves to the discipline of perception, we take profound responsibility for the one thing that is truly ours to govern. Modern application. This ancient Stoic teaching remains immensely relevant today. We are constantly bombarded with potential triggers: social media frenzies, workplace politics, cultural narratives, attempting to hijack our judgments. The discipline of perception acts as a powerful philosophical defense against undue disturbances. It empowers us to maintain our center, clarify our highest values, and respond to life's challenges from a place of rationality and virtue, not emotional reactivity. In a world rife with chaos and confusion, few skills are more invaluable. True freedom and inner tranquility lie not in controlling external circumstances, but in governing our own mind's perceptions. This is the great gift of the Stoic discipline of assent. Through intentional practice, we can liberate ourselves from harmful judgments and restore sovereignty over our inner life. So remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. The universe is change, Our life is what our thoughts make it. May we all strive to think, perceive, and live in accordance with reason and virtue. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insights on Stoicism and mindful living.